Ba 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 ba!
Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 17. Today I thought I would share with you 5 Christmas movies that I will be watching before Christmas. These aren't in any particular order, not from best to worst or worst to best, just 5 movies which I will be watching before Christmas. Movie number 1. As you know from my Christmas tag, this is my favourite Christmas movie. It is The Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie is actually a Halloween movie as it was released on the 29th of October. Despite this, I think of it more as a Christmas movie as it does rely heavily on the theme of Christmas and what Christmas is all about and what makes it such a great holiday. It follows the story of Jack Skellington, who is the Pumpkin King and also the ruler of Halloween Land. He's the one responsible for Halloween and making sure everything is in order when that time rolls around every year. However, he gets bored and he wants to try something new. So he goes for a walk and discovers the portals to different worlds. There's a Easter world, a Thanksgiving world, all sorts of holiday worlds, and of course there's the Christmas world, and it looks very magical. So he chooses this door and discovers the magic of Christmas, and of course it's so intoxicating that he wants to do this instead. He wants to be in charge of Christmas, and so that's where the story leads us. Christmas done by people with a very morbid sense of humor. Movie number 2. This is a movie adaptation of a book, The Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and it is my favourite adaptation. It is the adaptation done by the Muppets, A Muppets Christmas Carol. It mixes silliness with seriousness in a beautiful combination which helps tell the story, helps take you on a roller coaster ride of emotion, but still manages to fill you with Christmas cheer by the end of the film. We follow Mr. Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, as he is visited by 3 ghosts, the ghosts of Christmas past, present and future, during one night before Christmas. If you haven't read the book, this is a great way to learn the story. It's also a great way to introduce your kids to the story, except for the bit where the ghost of Christmas future turns up. That bit is always creepy and will forever be creepy, and it's probably not a good idea for your kids to watch it. So just fast forward through that. Movie number 3. Of course, it wouldn't be Christmas unless you watched this movie. This is, of course, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This follows the story of a very lonely Grinch who lives on a hill outside of Whoville and watches all the Whos get into Christmas. And I mean get into Christmas. They are so wrapped up in the commercialism of Christmas. They want to have the biggest and best presents, the biggest and best tree, the best lights on their house. They completely forget about the meaning of Christmas. And that's where Cindy Lou comes in. She reminds the Whos of Whoville what Christmas is all about. It's about giving, it's about sharing, it's about being compassionate and loving and full of joy and happiness, spreading that joy and happiness around, being with family and being in the moment. It's not about any of the material things at all. Christmas is for everyone. Movie number 4. This is not so much a Christmas movie as it is just a movie. And it is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This is not the latest version where Johnny Depp portrays Willy Wonka. This is the 70s version where Gene Wilder portrays Willy Wonka. And this is my favourite portrayal of this character. He portrays him in a way that's kind of creepy and inspiring at the same time. You know that he's extremely intelligent, but there's also a few screws loose in his head. This is the story of Charlie Bucket, who is lucky enough to find a golden ticket to enter Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, which no one has been in millions of years. So Charlie Bucket and 4 other children who don't quite deserve the tickets go into the factory, and all sorts of mysterious and magical things happen inside. And finally, movie number 5. This movie is very much for adults. This movie is Monty Python's The Life of Brian. Monty Python's humor is not for everyone. And I'm also not afraid to admit that sometimes I don't get it. There are skits that they have done which I've watched and gone, oh, I don't see why that was funny, while people over here are absolutely laughing their asses off. And then there are skits that they do which are completely reversed. I will laugh and laugh and laugh every time I watch that skit, and other people will go, I just don't get it. I don't see why that's funny. When you go into this movie, you need to suspend all your beliefs. You need to not get offended. You need to be ready to just take it all in, accept it for what it is, just some sort of silly satire of the whole story of Jesus Christ's life, and move on. Don't get offended by it, because that's not the point. The point is to make you laugh. And if this movie isn't for you, then just turn it off, never watch it again. There's no reason to raise your blood pressure over it. It's just a movie. Anyway, those were 5 Christmas movies that I will be watching before Christmas this year. I've already watched 2, A Muppet Christmas Carol and Willy Wonka, so there are only 3 more left to watch and 8 days to watch them. Fantastic. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 18 of Vlogmas. That's it. Peace out.